Deep in this quarter of crime and filth and misery, there was a shop where iron and old rags and bottles and bones were sold.
What is my favourite laundress? Got some for old Josephine, have you?
Oh, plenty.
Oh, and the Undertaker's man, and the Charwoman too. The vultures gather. How they do gather, eh, Mrs. Gilbert?
Don't be so all high and mighty, old Josephine. Every person's got a right to look after himself. He sure did.
True, very true.
You brung me stolen goods then. I don't like stolen goods.
Oh, come on, Josephine. Who's the worse for the loss of a few cheap items? Not a dead man, I suppose. And no one's the wiser. There wasn't a soul with him when he croaked. We only came in after. Them to tidy up the place and me to tidy up himself.
Well, if he wanted some things around after he died, why didn't he act like it while he was alive? I mean, if he'd been natural, somebody would have been there to look after him when he was struck with death. But as it is, he gasped his last all alone.
By himself.
It's the truest words that was ever spoke.
It's a judgment on him.
So let's do business.
No, not you. The smallest one first. That looks like you. What you got?
Oh, I was busier than they were. All I got was a couple of seals and that brooch.
Yeah, of no great value. Oh, let's see. There you go. That's your payment.
Be serious, Josephine.
That and not a sixpence more, not all, even if you boil me in oil. There's risk here. That's stolen goods. All right. There you go. That's it. All right, you next, missus. What you got?
That's a fun. Some of us did what we were supposed to and got took advantage of anyway. That is a fine bed sheet, and that's the best. Solid silver candlestick and sugar tongs. Solid silver.
Yeah. I always was a little generous with the ladies like myself. It's a weakness of mine, and it'll be my undoing. Let's see. All right, that's your count.
But
Ask me for another penny and I'll repent of being so liberal. I'll knock off half the crown. Good enough? All right. See, there. See. There. We're done. All right, Mrs. Dilber, you're next.
Open up me bundle, Josephine, and let me know the value of it.
Oh. What you call these? Bed curtains?
Aye, the finest.
You mean to say you took 'em off rings and all with him lying there and all?
I do, and why not? He isn't likely to take cold without them, I dare say.
I say. You were born to make a fortune, Mrs. Dilber, and you certainly will.
Well, I'm not going to hold my hand back when I can get something by reaching out with it. And now, don't get touched on them blankets.
Ew, his blankets?
Well, whose else do you think?
Certainly hope he didn't die of anything catching. Ooh.
You can look at that shirt till your eyes ache, but you'll find no wells and no threadbare places in it. It's the finest he had. Pure silk. And it'd have gone to waste if it hadn't been for me.
What you call wasting it?
Leaving it on him to be buried in.
I took it off him and put one on made of calico. I mean, if calico is not good enough for this purpose, then what's it good for? Actually, he looked quite handsome in calico. Couldn't look any uglier than he did while he was alive.
Dear God!
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, no. No. More. Look.
For Pete's sake.
Look at.
How about that?
No. More.
Oh, all right. Boy, you drive a hard bargain. They give you one of these. Boy, are you greedy. All right.
Well, that's the end of it then. I give you the dear departed. He frightened us away from him while he was alive, but he brung us to him with his death. The dear departed.
The dear departed.